Khalil Mack.
He is a game wrecker.
This is what happens. If I'm the tackle, first sack, coach, I got to be better. I'm sorry, man. Dude, I'll get it next time. I promise you I got him.
What about the second one?
Second sack, fuck. This guy's really good. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do this. Third sack, I am furious. What the fuck are we doing? Why are we just letting this guy get running? Like, what are we doing, coach? I'd be furious if I'm the tackle. I would be so mad.
Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment.
Well done,
we are your
Experian.
hosts. I'm Travis Kelce. This is my big brother, Jason. New episodes drop every Wednesday during the NFL season, so subscribe on YouTube and wherever you get those podcasts. And follow the show on all social media platforms at New Heights Show with 1S. Jason, tell the people what we got coming up.
You're not going to believe this, but we got another great episode.
Oh.
That's right. We're going to get to our week 4 nail biters. Of course, answer all of our 92%ers and new 92%ers. No dumb questions. And we're going to try and figure out if the NFL is doing maybe a little bit too much.
What do you mean?
Well, we'll get to it.
All right.
But first, as always, new news.
New news coming
Alrighty.
in hot. I'll tell you what, I might have to jump off this new news with this beautiful blue jersey that I have on.
Oh, there we
it's
go.
Probably one of the
Just get right to it.
more interesting things.
I think
that,
everybody watching is probably
they're
dying
probably
to know why you're wearing
why I'm wearing a beautiful
BYU.
87 jersey from BYU. That's right. That's Brigham Young right there.
How about that?
Shout out to Check. We had a good gentleman's bet in the locker room, or really in the entire facility, because we got a handful of BYU guys and a couple UC fellas. It was an even line just about the entire week, so we just went with the winner loss.
Straight up.
Straight up. And sure enough, Cincinnati lost by 7. So my bet was if I lost, I had to wear a BYU jersey on the show. And of course, if they lost, they all had to drink a beer with me.
Oh, wow. So they didn't have to wear a jersey?
I'm kidding. They didn't agree to that. They didn't agree to that. But I did bet them. I was like, you got to come to a Vegas pool party with me at least.
But they will go to that?
They would go to that. They were up for that. Yeah.
So they're down to go to the pool party, but not to drink a beer?
Yeah, no.
Well, I don't know.
I almost had them. I don't know
once
what's
you go to a
ungodly.
Vegas,
Once you go to a Vegas pool bar, you're just
you don't know what you're about to see at that Vegas pool party now. This bet took place on team premises?
No, it did not.
I thought you just said, when you were just talking, you said
No,
at the facilities
I said
you guys made the bet.
There was a few people in the facility that go to BYU. I never said it happened in the facility.
Because as you know, betting on league facilities is strictly forbidden. So
Then that's why we didn't do it. We did it over
perfect.
text when we all
just
were
making
out
sure.
of the building.
Okay, that's smart. That's a good way. All right, well, you look great in it. I'm not going to lie.
I would say this jersey might have been worn. This might be a game worn jersey because, guys, when it's too tight on their arms, they cut the corners there, and these corners are cut. So I don't know if I just took this off a guy's back from being in the game. They threw my name on it.
How did they get your name on it that quick?
That's fast. Those Mormons work in mysterious ways, man.
Hey, well, yeah, when you don't drink or go to Vegas pool parties, you got a lot of time on your hand. Way to go. Way to go, BYU. All right.
I was walking around the facility today and had a few guys mention that, I heard you're going to be wearing the jersey. I'm just like, damn, that word spread quick. Heard Chad Lewis, legendary BYU guys, excited about it. And Eagle. Big
Did Andy say anything
Eagle
about
at the
it?
tight end. Yeah, no, he mentioned it. He said, I heard you're wearing this jersey. I'm just like, damn it, they're making.
Dude, you got
You'll see it, big. I'll wear it with pride. I'll wear it with pride. Shout out to BYU for getting the dub. Cincinnati, let's go, baby. Come on. Let's get back on the train, baby. You see?
You got a BYU jersey and an Andy Reid mustache. This is quite the scene. All righty. Let's get to the other new news. New Heights is officially the #1 podcast on Apple, Spotify. I think just about every podcast network at this point.
That's crazy, man.
We are officially on the map. Both Travis and I have officially been put on the map.
Just when you think you were skating away from it.
We have also reached 1 million followers on our Instagram account.
Damn.
Thank you to everyone who tuned in to our regular episode and our Stone Cold Jones special guest episode last week.
That was a
all
fun
of the
one.
92%ers, the new 92%ers. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary from week 3. So can't really explain why the boost in viewership, but we appreciate all you guys tuning in.
Appreciate you guys.
Do we have any favorite moments from the Chris Jones episode, Trav?
I mean, me getting called Malibu's Most Wanted might be the the funniest shit I've heard in a long time.
Dude, and then somebody put in one of the comments I saw from one of the fans
92%ers ran with it. That's why we love the 92%ers.
Instead of B-Rad, it was T-Rav. I think that might be the new nickname. T-Rav!
Don't be hating.
Don't be hating. Yeah.
You got to love the Tyreek Hill trash talk, though, man. That's always fun. Tyreek actually, what did he do? He responded with the, I'm 195 now. I got that South Beach weight now. After Chris Jones was talking about he's just too light. Then he weighs 140 pounds. He got little man syndrome. That I'll tell you what, man, being down there in South Florida, man, you train down there, the weight is coming off.
Yeah, it's definitely going to.
There's no running from that.
It's going to affect you.
What about you? What was your favorite part?
My favorite part was the whole thing. It was hilarious. Chris is hilarious. I've never really talked in depth with Chris that much. I've only really talked to him after games. So to get to know him, his personality, see how funny he is, really, really enjoyed just talking to him. The 40 story, obviously, I think stole the show.
Well, let's keep this thing moving and get the fan mentions of the week out right now. This is something you've all been commenting on for the past few weeks, and it's about time we finally addressed it. Jason,
what's up?
What the fuck is going on with your microphone, dog? Do you try and wash that and it like just gets all the lint and hairballs on it, or is it just the filthiest thing ever? Yeah, we have a lot of comments talking about how you just have lint and dirt all over your shit. Look at you. You didn't even pull the right thing off. That's disgusting. From Mr. Crawford 87, is anyone else wanting to clean the windscreen cover on Jason's microphone? First of all, I had no idea that's what these things are fucking called.
Is that what this is?
Yeah, a windscreen cover. I guess it's supposed to block the wind.
I mean, let me tell you this. If you think this is dirty, you should see the rest of my house. You obviously haven't watched the documentary if you think this is bad, because got some dirt in there. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got just about everything.
I don't know if there's something wrong with my screen, but you definitely did not get that.
I think I got it all. Everything. Yeah, I got it.
Attaboy. Good for you, man.
If you guys think this is bad, you should have seen our dorm room when we lived together at Cincinnati. It was... Whew.
Oh my God.
I think when we were moving out, we legitimately found a full pizza box under one of the beds that still had pizza in it, if I'm not mistaken. And it wasn't my bed. I'm just going to say it wasn't my bed. Well,
must have been mine, because I was getting a fuck ton of Adriaticos down the street. Yeah, I was getting Adriaticos for lunch every fucking day.
Everybody talks about Skyline Chili.
They don't know.
That's about it. From Cincinnati, right? Skyline Chili, but hey.
Gold Star.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't even eat
Everybody
that
talks
shit.
about Cincinnati Chili. Get you some of that Adriatico's Bearcat pizza. You'll enjoy it.
Oh, man. It doesn't get any fucking better than that.
All right.
I'll tell you what, man. I remember that my bed smelled like tequila for an entire year.
Why would that happen? Why would your bed smell like tequila?
Why would that happen? Well, because there was a random bottle of Jose Cuervo Gold sitting in the living room, warm, I should say. And it was my 21st. It was my 21st birthday. It was like a Wednesday or Thursday night during the season, so we knew we had practice in the morning.
For sure. Yeah.
Had practice the next day, so I was like, I don't want to go out tonight. I'm going to wait till the end of practice on Friday and then go celebrate my birthday on Friday. Yeah. And sure enough, turning 21, Jason wanted to make sure that alcohol was, forced upon me.
It's a good brother.
So him and... what is it? 3 other linemen. It was just about the entire house, which is offensive and defensive linemen, and Zach Caleris, our quarterback. Shout out to everybody in that house. 127 West Nixon.
Great house.
It was a great house, but this was not a fond memory for me. They pinned me down, arms.
You didn't like this?
Arms, legs. I'm sleeping, by the way, people. I'm
trying.
sleeping.
Well, you were trying to. You're not sleeping at this point.
Yeah. Again, clock strikes midnight, and here come the cavalry. Just come in, just pin me down. Arms, one 300-pound man on each arm, one 300-pound man on each leg. And Jason comes in and says, "Open up." And I'm like, I ain't doing it. You guys are fucking, I'm not doing it. And then pinches the nose. So I have to breathe out of my mouth.
Classic Big Brother move right there.
This shit's a fucking movie. And pours the entire bottle of Jose Cuervo.
It was not the whole bottle. Don't be dramatic.
It was the entire fucking bottle, to the point where I cough up the tequila after one gulp.
It was not.
It goes through my nose, into my eyes, and all over my fucking bed. So not only did he ruin my night of sleep, but for the rest of that really the rest of that season, my bed had like a little bit of like just a teeny bit of just scent of tequila at all times. So every time I went to sleep, I was reminded that I was 21 now.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
You're
welcome.
Cocksucker. Yeah.
You went to University of Cincinnati, not BYU. What'd you expect?
Fuck yeah. I wish I would have went there. Go Cougs, man. Fuck.
You only turned 21 one time. There'll be plenty of practices.
Who ruined your 21st birthday, Jason?
I don't remember. I remember I did a shot. I remember I did a 4 horsemen shot, my first 4 horsemen ever when I was 21, I think.
Give the people some understanding. What's a 4 horseman shot?
I believe it's Jim, Johnny, Jack, and it might be Jose. I don't know, but I thought it's either all 4 whiskeys.
It's a fucking train wreck.
It's terrible. It's the most disgusting shot in the world that I've ever had. I'm not going to lie. No desire to ever do that.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Jason. I've enjoyed tequila ever since.
Oh, perfect. I'm glad that we started you off on your 21st birthday.
Yeah. I was a vodka guy before that.
Let's get to some no dumb questions.
All right, now.
Brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. That's right. Let's go sports bar. That's right. I figured out that you can chant no dumb questions.
Ooh. Yeah.
There's a lot of things you can do in that.
Just
1,
dumb
2,
people.
3, 4. Yeah. So it's a fun little jingle you can kind of put on anything, but let's get to them.
All right.
Obviously, we have some new fans, which has led to an increase in a new type of not dumb question.
Who has introduced us to a whole bunch of new dummies?
Which is a lot of intro-level football questions. Let's get to the first one.
Let's get a good one here, man. What is this?
New fan at Pearl Bramnick, 4300.
Pearl.
Dude, Pearl is a good name.
Pearl
That's
is
an
a good
old
name.
school.
That's a southern-ass fucking name, too.
Right? That is like, she's probably like 75. All right. Pearl, Swifty here. Not going to lie. I learned more in like 5 minutes of no dumb questions than I have from watching my husband watch football for years and having him half explain things to me as we go. Thanks, guys.
This whole time, I thought we weren't making any sense at all.
Yeah, that's not a question. That's just a statement. And glad we could be of some help, Pearl.
Yeah.
There were a lot of comments of like, how can people ask these questions? Listen, I'm all about expanding football's audience.
This is why we're here.
Yeah.
Come on in.
No dumb questions.
Join
Whatever
the game.
you think. Ask away.
Ask
Have fun
away.
with it.
We won't call you dumb if you ask a no dumb question.
So that wasn't a question. I read this wrong, I guess. That was just a comment. I guess Pearl's wasn't a question. I fucked that up. All right, whatever. First no dumb question is from Laura.
Like a dumbass.
Chicago N1 and N2. Blue heart.
Okay. All right. Yeah. 1,
who is Gronk? 2, why does Travis do the archer pose when he enters the stadium? 3, can you please explain 1 versus 2 point conversions and why teams choose to do one over the other? I never know what is going on. All right, we got you, Laura. All right, 1, Gronk. Who is Gronk? Gronk is the keeper of the turf. It's on every field has somebody who is in charge of maintenance of the turf, and that is known as the Gronk of that field.
He's such bullshit. He just blatantly lied to you. He's playing the fiddle right now.
Yeah.
Rob Gronkowski is known as one of the greatest football players of all time.
You're just going to say one of. I was wondering where you're going to go with it.
I say greatest football players of all time.
Oh, you did say that.
Yeah. I didn't say anything about tight end, which was the position that he played, that he was extremely good at. Arguably the best to ever do it. What is Gronk? Who is Gronk? Gronk is he's like the most dominant force.
Well, let's start with his name. Gronk is short for Rob Gronkowski.
There you go. All right. I see you. You're getting good at this whole like break it down thing, man. This guy's good, man.
He's a tight end, played for the Patriots, Buccaneers. Am I missing anybody else?
Yeah. Won 4 Super Bowls. Got a list of accolades that will get him a first ballot Hall of Fame.
One of the most unstoppable forces. I think Travis was on to something when he was getting to that. I mean, blocking, defending. You know, he was just one of the most unstoppable players of all time. And when you become that unstoppable, they just shorten your name because they get tired of saying Gronkowski. It's like, no, that's just Gronk. That's Gronk.
That's Gronk, baby.
And then other people try and steal it, where Travis is now what has been known as Baby Gronk.
No, I'm fake Gronk. Baby Gronk's a whole different. That's a kid.
Sorry,
That's
Travis has been known as fake
person.
Gronk. Now there is Baby Gronk, which that's a whole nother issue.
Fake Gronk head ass, as Von Miller would say it.
As Von Miller said, our good friend Von Miller.
That's my dog. If you guys want to know more about Gronk, just go ahead and watch our episode that we had with Rob Gronkowski. Right. Yeah, and you'll get to know him.
Don't know why we didn't think of that right away.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll know exactly who Gronk is.
I guess I have to answer the second part to this question. I do the archer pose when I enter the stadium because I wanted to do something when I ran out of the tunnel, and I'm like, man, what's really been motivating for me is to always dream big, always shoot for the stars. So I'm just out there shooting up for the stars, baby. One of my favorite quotes from my guy Deion Sanders, Prime Time. He says, if your dreams aren't bigger than you, then there's a problem with your dreams. So don't forget to shoot for the stars, ladies and gentlemen. And number 3, can you please
Are you making that up on the spot, or is that really why you do the archer pose?
No, that's really why I do the archer pose.
You put that much thought into the... I just thought you thought it was something cool. And you
think I just wear number 87 just because?
Well, I know that it's not because of the reason you've given people.
What do you think it is then?
I think you just got given the jersey and you just wear 87 trips. And
no,
you found
Jason,
out
that's what happens to offensive linemen, Jason. Us skill guys, we get to pick our jerseys.
You get to pick it? All right.
Yeah.
So 1 versus 2 point conversions. This is the real, I guess, not dumb question. Looking forward to answering. Why do teams choose one or the other? So typically a 1 point conversion, Laura, is a extra point try where you're kicking a field goal now from the 15 or something like that?
I believe the 25.
Is it the 25?
I don't fucking know. That's a great question, man.
I think it's 15 for some reason.
Yeah,
Either
we
way.
suck at this, but yeah.
Yeah, the 1 point conversion is an easy chip shot field goal for the field goal kicker. Typically a very, very high percentage chance of getting an extra point. We're talking above 95% likelihood that this thing's going through the uprights and we're going to get 7 points instead of 6.
Yeah.
But a 2 point conversion is essentially you get the ball after you score with one attempt to get the ball in the end zone. You can either run it in or throw it in. If you don't get it, you get no points. If you get it, you get 2 extra points. Typically from the 2-yard line, unless there's a penalty, then you get it at the 1-yard line.
Yeah. The penalty on the defense, that is. But yeah,
correct.
That was pretty good. I mean, I understood it. So my head kind of got off track a little bit there, but I ain't gonna lie. It was pretty good, bud.
Yeah, could have got more direct with it probably.
From Oh My, Love is a Lie, Indy N2.
That's a long
handle.
Yeah.
Couldn't just throw the old name on there. Can you explain why analysts say that a running back is running downhill? Oh, I mean, yeah. Have you ever seen anybody run downhill?
You ever watch Isiah Pacheco?
Yeah. You ever seen anybody literally run down a hill? They look like they're like running faster. They're running with a purpose. There's also a physicality that kind of comes with running downhill that you like to see. Like if you just watch Isiah Pacheco run, he runs downhill.
He runs like a locomotive. I mean, it's like a Pistons firing type run to him. But
it's fucking Tasmanian devil, man.
Who is the most downhill running back of all time? So downhill running back is a guy who builds up momentum as he's running the ball, and it typically turns into like almost like an unstoppable force the more momentum that it builds up. Right away, I think of my favorite running back growing up. Shout out to the bus, Jerome Bettis.
Yeah, the bus.
Another guy I think of would be Larry Zonka. I feel like when he was very similar, when he got moving, he just kind of was bouncing people off of him.
I've only seen highlights, so yeah.
I would say Jim Brown could be one at times, but I feel like he had too much of the shiftiness at the same time.
He had thunder and lightning. You know what I mean? Jim Brown had it all.
He had it all. So I think he was more under control. Like running downhill is like the running back's going to fall on his face if somebody doesn't try and tackle him.
The one I think of right now is Derrick Henry.
Oh.
In our game today. I mean, the guy, he's a lot of inside zone, outside zone.
You got to hit him before he gets.
Yeah. He gets his legs moving, gets some momentum going downhill.
Yep.
Oh, baby. It's a big man to try and break down.
No doubt. All righty.
Good question. Great
question. I actually enjoyed talking about that.
Good for Abrams.
Oh, you got it.
I'll take it. What is a sack? I need help. Well, a sack is when...
There's a lot of types of sacks. If we're talking about football sacks...
Yeah. When we're talking about football sacks is when the quarterback gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That's
it.
But
why is it called a sack?
Sack loss? I don't know. You wrapped him up in a sack?
Yeah, what is the root of the term sack for football? Oh, here we go. Thanks, intern Brandon.
Thanks, Brandon.
The term sack was first popularized in the 1960s by Hall of Fame defensive end Deacon Jones.
Deacon Jones.
Who felt that a quarterback being sacked devastated the offense in the same way that a city was devastated when it was sacked. He was referencing a time where villages were ransacked, I believe. Jones provided the LA Times reporter with some other detailed imagery about his forte. You take all the offensive linemen and put them in a burlap bag, and then you take a baseball bat and you beat on the bag. You're sacking them. You're bagging them, and that's what you're doing with a quarterback. I kind of like the first.
That was kind of disturbing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was a little bit like serial killer.
Little fucking this guy, man. That was back in the gladiator days, man, when football was fucking football, man. Fuck.
Well, the good Deacon is right.
Beating the fuck out of people
sacks are devastating to drives. They're devastating to offenses. A loss and a loss of downs is a huge play for the defense, which is why they are so coveted and defensive linemen get paid so much.
And boy, did we see a few sacks on Monday night.
Oh, we're going to get to it.
Oh, yeah. Baby.
Pretty crazy. That was a no-dumb question that we had to have answered. Thank you, intern Brandon.
Yeah.
And good for Abrams for asking
kind of disturbing, but thank you. And shout out to Deacon Jones.
All righty. Last dumb question from @BethAnnHam. What is the little fanny pack thing for on some players? Saw one on Patrick on Sunday and Jason on Monday. That, my friends, is called a hand warmer.
Yeah, it's just a hand warmer. Just keep your hand warm.
Or if it's raining outside, to keep your hand dry. I typically never use hand warmers to keep my hands warm. It's usually just to keep them dry. That's all I care about.
I don't wear them because I've gotten held by them and it's just
tackled by them.
Not necessarily tackled by them, but they'll definitely slow you down.
Yeah.
They have Velcro on them, so they're supposed to just rip off if somebody tries to tackle you by it, but it's still got a little tug to it if you know what I mean, if you're not just absolutely hanging on by it.
Yeah, you don't want to wear it if Sauce Gardner's guarding you.
Yeah, well, yeah. Shout out to Sauce. That boy was.
We got. I don't know if I
gotta
want
be more discreet,
man.
Man.
Sauce. I love Sauce.
Gotta be more discreet, and that was no dumb questions.
We answered it fully, right?
Yeah, it's a hand warmer.
That's it, right?
It usually keeps your hand warm or dry, and if you just wear one, you're wearing it because it's an accessory.
Yeah, or it's just cool.
Yeah.
Could you actually wear an actual fanny pack in a game?
I mean, yeah, it depends on what you put in there, but why? I don't think there's anything against it.
Like if you wear, I mean, what else could you put in there that would be
nothing?
Are we starting a new trend?
No.
I might wear a fanny pack to the next game.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, that's it for no dumb questions.
Bold topics to wrap up week 4 in the NFL. We usually start off with our games. Jason, I'll tee up yours first, man. Eagles 34, Commanders 31. Little overtime thriller. The division games, man, those games are fucking real deal every fucking time.
Who doesn't love a little free football?
Yeah, that was wild, man. Initial thoughts, man.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like you said, in division games are tough. There's a lot of knowledge and familiarity with the team you're playing. We played against a lot of those guys, especially the guys I was going against, Jonathan Allen and Daron Payne. We've had a lot of matchups against each other. You're playing against a team that fully knows what you do well, what you don't do well, how they can attack you, and it's always going to be interesting. And it also means more. You know, the division games are going to have more implications come playoff time. So, you know, everything kind of starts with trying to win your division in this league. Commanders got the better of us last time we played him. We had 4 turnovers, I think, in that game. Not a highlight for us last year. But, you know, got to get him this week at home and took us in overtime, but we got it done.
Yeah. No, man, and shout out to the Commanders, man. That's a hungry football team right there, man. Those guys fight. And I personally have an absolute blast watching their offense, knowing that Eric Bieniemy,
EB,
one of my favorite coaches of all time, is he's at the helm of everything they do offensively over there, and it's fun. I kind of play the guessing game on what they're going to do and what plays they're going to run, because they run a lot of the plays that we ran last year or have ran still to this day. But it's fun, man. It's fun watching that team go. And my guy Logan Thomas had a few big catches, big tough some tough catches down in the red zone, getting back from being out for a few weeks. So shout out to Logan for coming down, representing the tight end room the right way. But I'll tell you what, man, that Commanders team fights, man. And that's one thing that I've always thought Bieniemy brings to the table is just a whole lot of toughness, man.
Yeah.
And it just trickles down. You can't go through practice and through a training camp and be underneath his coaching without having just a little bit more grit to you, man. It's just how he goes about his business. Yeah, you guys were down 7.5. Was there anything like that you guys did at halftime to really flip the switch?
No, I mean, I think we got in a better rhythm in the second half. I mean, we only had 4 possessions in the first half.
Damn.
They did a good job. The opening drive, I think, was like an 8-minute, it felt like, drive to start the game off for the Commanders. So, we had 3 legitimate drives and 1 2-minute drive, and we scored 10 points. But yeah, they controlled the clock and the ball for a lot of the first half, and we finally started catching our groove there in the second half.
You guys put up, 14 unanswered. And then going into the fourth quarter, the Commanders start to kind of make their comeback. Brian Robinson, a huge 15-yard touchdown to tie it up, 24-24, and back with the ball with 3:20 left in the game. That's when it kind of got interesting. There's a lot of controversy on whether or not you guys go for the touchdown or just try and run the clock out there. But you guys ended up going for the TD, and it was a design touchdown call too. You know what I mean? It was
definitely a shot play.
100%.
It was right at that point in the game where it's kind of like, so we're 2nd and 4 with 1:43 left in the game, apparently.
Yeah.
Commanders had 1 timeout. So I think it's right on that cusp of like, do we alter what we're doing? Because basically, if you run it twice and you don't get the first down, you're looking at kicking a field goal, and you're probably giving the Commanders the ball with right around a minute left in the game, which in my opinion is a lot of time to try and get a field goal to tie the game again or potentially win it with a touchdown. So I think that's one of those things where it's probably, I don't know what the analytics would say, to be honest with you.
I feel a lot more comfortable scoring 7 points. If I could score 7 points late in the game like that and go up a touchdown, I think I'm taking that over any of it. There's definitely go ahead.
No, I'm with you. I think at the end of the day, I think a mistake that a lot of teams make in 2-minute situations is that they become passive too quickly, whether it's defense or offense. You go into these situational calls that kind of handcuff and make you predictable. And hey, this game's tied. Let's just, until we know for sure that we can run the clock down and kick a field goal to win it or give them minimal time left, let's just operate our offense and let's try and score points, because that's the biggest thing that we need to do on this drive. Obviously, Jalen and AJ connected for a long score. I think we were on like the 25-yard line, somewhere around there, 28, something like that. AJ made an unbelievable play, super fired up, kind of got tangled up after the play, might have, he did get a personal foul. And that certainly made Washington's job a lot easier on the ensuing drive, but hard to get after a guy after he scores a long touchdown and gives you the lead.
Got to keep our composure, but I feel them though. Those two were jawing back and forth all game. So,
dude, it was all game, and you could tell.
You just got to keep your composure, knowing the situation at hand. You just embarrassed him by the play you just made.
Yep.
You don't got to rub it in.
He
feels it. Trust me, he feels it.
He knows.
He knows.
But yeah, as soon as we scored, I think everybody's like, okay, they got a lot of time. Our defense is going to have to come out here and get it done. And
that's a good lead to give a good defense, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you're up a touchdown.
Some dogs up front. They got to throw it.
We know our defensive line is stacked, and whenever you have a great D line, it's daunting for an offensive line going into a 2-minute. But the Commanders, Sam Howell, I mean, dude, he played great. He really did. Coming off of a game where I think he threw like 4 interceptions maybe last game. He did not do that this game. He played lights out. Coming back, they score again. Now back to the 1-point, 2-point conversion. No dumb question. This is the other thing that's being brought up from the game, which is, should Riverboat Ron have gone with a 2-point conversion attempt? I don't know. This is always one of those where it's damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, man.
You're the head
going
coach.
for it. I'm going for
You're
it.
going 2-point?
My play calls are all like I'm playing Madden anyways. So I go for it on fourth down. If it's like 4th and 10 in my own fucking 20-yard line, I'm probably going for it.
I say this, we scored, Doug Peterson's first year here, we're playing the Baltimore Ravens. We go down, score a touchdown right at the end of the game. Same exact situation.
Go for it.
All of a sudden, 2-point wins it, 1 point ties it. We go for 2, and we lost the game. So I'm kind of in favor of going to overtime after that. I think a lot of it depends on the situation of the game. How good has their red zone defense been? How confident do you feel about your 2-point plays?
You got a good play. If you got a good play.
Have you already run that good play? Because usually in a game, you go in with
you got that good one in your
maybe
pocket
2-point plays, right? Like you're like, you don't go in with a bunch on the call sheet. So, maybe they weren't, maybe EB wasn't confident with the 2-point play or who knows?
And shout out to
way,
Dougie P. Dougie P's got like one of the most legendary, like 2-point conversion, like stats and 4th down conversion stats of all time. I mean, how many times he goes for it and how many times he gets it. So that was just the one time that it didn't play out for him.
Should be Riverboat Doug.
All right now. Ooh, what's a good one? What's a good one for Doug? Double down Doug. All right.
Double down Doug. I like that. That's good. Either way, obviously the Commanders like to go for 1 point, and we get a little bit of free football, a little overtime football.
Commanders got it, man. They won the toss. That's a huge part of playing fucking overtime football is winning that toss. But they go 3 and out.
Every time I've seen the coin that has been flipped, the coin that they used.
Two-sided?
And the reason I know it, the reason I remember this coin is because on one side of the coin, it's a jersey with the number 62. And every time that coin has been flipped,
tails.
It's landed 62. And I think that's tails. I forget whether that's tails or head. But every time that coin has been flipped, 62 has been face up. So immediately when they called it, I was like, fuck. And they got it.
Say that coin just always goes tail up. So the Commanders, they go 3 and out. And during the next drive, 4th and 1, what does Sirianni call? The most unstoppable play in the game. Organized mass.
92%, baby.
Comes in clutch once again. You guys convert the first and then go down through the fucking uprights. Earlier in the game, you guys actually get called for offsides on a sneak.
Yeah.
Dickerson was he was level with you. I don't think he was ahead of you. I just think he was level with you. And they were like, yeah, nah.
Well, I think they actually might have screwed this up. I'll be interested to see what Ferrari says. So we got warned about this in the week. Defensive players have been lined up in the neutral zone to try and stop the play. And that we've seen that called on opposing defensive lines. But they did send a warning that Landon has been in the neutral zone and that is against, like, the only player allowed in the neutral zone is a center. So I guess for all the Swifties and even like regular football fans, I don't know how familiar people are with the neutral zone, but the ball is a neutral zone. No offensive player or defensive player can break the plane of either side of the ball. All the offensive players have to be behind the ball other than the center who is obviously holding the ball. And all of the defensive players have to be on the other side of the ball. Landon has been lining up in the neutral zone. So they warned us before the game.
He's still a hair behind you. We can see it from that picture right there.
The reason they called this, though, they said that his hand was in the neutral zone. And you see that hand in the neutral zone.
Yeah, I also see a defensive player.
Yeah, well, dude, so they were actually, Deron Payne was putting his hand under the ball, which that's a whole nother thing. But regardless, whatever. Everybody's going to be jockeying for position. I don't give a crap. Let's just run the play.
Listen, man, you already know that play is pretty unstoppable. You got to do something. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
But the problem is that's not Landon's hand. That's my hand. What I'm getting at, I get in a 4-point stance on goal line sneak. Oh. That's my left hand. And they called it on Landon, but Landon's hand is behind the ball. So I think they messed this up, actually. But that's what happens when you go searching for things.
That's crazy. Just looking at it from that view, though, it does look like that's not your hand. Yeah, that looks like it's his hand.
Yeah, and that's the problem when you go looking to make a call, in my opinion. But whatever. They did a good job on that play. I don't know if we would have got it even without the offsides. Teams, I'll say this right now, and you're seeing it across the league, defenses are doing a much better job at defending this play than they've done since I've been in the league. There's an emphasis being made. We have always got quarterback sneaks, if I'm being honest, very easily against the Commanders. The Commanders came out with a much better attempt at stopping this play than they've ever had.
They must have fucking hit up your Who was Buddy that came in? The Scottish man? They must have hit him up. They were like, hey, how do you stop this organized mass?
Yeah. You got to unorganize it. Obviously.
Genius, damn it. It's no longer the tush push. It is officially the brotherly shove.
It's a better name.
I
don't know who came up with this, but
shout out to you.
It's long overdue. It's a much better name for it. And it speaks to the team and the city that has really gotten this thing going in the NFL. So I love it.
Well, just to give you guys some good numbers here, the tush push conversions of 2023, the Eagles are 10 of 11 at 91%, keeping that thing right around
we've always said,
projected number, right?
Hey, that's within the standard deviation.
Rest of the league, though, not so hot. 49 of 71, getting us at a whopping 68%. Man,
I'm telling you, teams are doing a better job this year.
Yeah.
I mean, defensive teams. They have clearly, it's been on their radar. They've been talking to Scottish rugby guys. They've been figuring it out.
I hope that we can stop it in November. Back to the game-winning drive after getting the first on the sneak. You guys drive down the field and ultimately set up Jake the Make Elliott for a 54-yard field goal, which he nailed. The Eagles win 34-31. Devontae Smith told the reporter after the game that he calls Jake Elliott Chicken Little. When asked why, Devontae said, "You seen Chicken Little? That's what he looked like." That's fucked up, man.
Why do you call him that? Have you seen the movie?
That's fucked up. Does Jake even wear glasses?
He does not. Does not wear glasses. He has a beard. Pretty much the only thing that he has in common with Chicken Little is that he is the skinniest and shortest guy on the roster, but got a big leg. But yeah.
You think Devontae has gotten a Chicken Little comment before? You think somebody was like, "You look like Chicken Little"?
That's probably what's in his head.
He probably just was like, "Nah, I don't really look.
I'm gonna pass this off.
Chicken Little." Yeah, that's too funny.
All I know is that Jake made the classic blunder of, "I'm going to need to put an end to this shit," nickname vetoed, which anybody who's ever been to elementary school or middle school knows only further cements the nickname. You can't fight back on the nickname. It's just going to be more of the nickname.
You gotta have fun with it, man. Fuck, man. Nah, we can't be calling Jake Chicken Little out here.
I like Jake the Make. I don't know if Brandon came up with that, putting it in the rundown.
As long as he keeps making them.
But I like that. Jake the Make. That's good.
Final thoughts on the game.
I gave him the Wayne's World at the end of the game. If we can get that clip on here, Brandon, I gave him the "We are not worthy. We are not worthy. We are not worthy." And I was I don't know why I was thinking of it, but then I remembered your pregame fit in your Instagram post.
I had the Wayne's World hat, baby. I was going back to New York, man. I had to show SNL a little love, man. That's some good shit. Showing.
All righty, let's get to yours, Trav.
Yep.
Chiefs 23, Jets 20. We all watched this one. I mean, everybody watched this one.
Yeah, everybody.
Sunday Night Football. Initial thoughts. What do you got?
That's a good defense, man. That's a damn good defense, and a very good team too, man. When Zach Wilson is out there flying around, having fun, making plays, man, that stadium gets rocking. That's home field advantage, 100%. You could feel like you were in a hostile environment when they tied that thing up.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, I just think offenses, we just got to get rolling, man. We got to get rolling consistently week to week, put things together back to back. You know, I think we had a great game against the Bears, but started off solid in the first quarter, got to end the first half a lot better, and then start the second half a lot better. It wasn't the most beautiful game for us, but I'll tell you what, man, when you get put in a tough situation, with like a 4-minute situation at the end of the game, and you find a way to run the clock out, keep the ball in your hands, not put the offense back out there, their other team's offense back out there, man. It was a fun way to end the game, that is. Well,
right away, it seemed like the cameras were more interested in potentially the patrons of the game than the people playing it. There were a lot of stars in attendance.
New York. I should say New Jersey, the Meadowlands, baby.
Most notably of the stars was Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Back in MetLife Stadium, post Achilles surgery, I'm assuming. There was a video of you and Aaron talking during warm-ups on the sideline. What were you guys talking about? Am I allowed to ask that?
100%. I talked about a little bit of the stash work, how powerful this thing can be, man. And then on top of that, I just wanted to go up to him. I didn't shoot him a text or anything like that. I just wanted to go up to him and tell him how excited everybody was and how bummed out we were that, you got banged up and needed to get surgery. Watching Hard Knocks, man, it was electric to see what Aaron Rodgers was going to do with that team. And not to say that they're, not going to be great because he's not there, but I think that having Aaron there was going to be, that much more entertaining for somebody that's a fan of the game like I am. But and you just hate to see the great ones go down with injury. That's for sure. So I just went up to him and told him we were all hurting for him, and hopefully he gets healthy quick.
Well, it's wild that he was at the game and walking around this soon. I feel like after surgery.
Yeah, I think he's fully on board with getting back. If they can find a way to make the playoffs, I'm pretty sure he's fully on board with getting back by then.
Who was the fastest we've seen?
I didn't talk to him about that. Don't fucking hit me, media, with that.
Travis, you're announcing right now Aaron is coming back this season? You're announcing that on New Heights?
I think I know nothing.
No, who was the fastest we've ever seen come back from an Achilles? I think it was Terrell Suggs, right? Didn't Terrell Suggs tear his Achilles early one season and then play later that season?
I can't think of it. I know Cam Akers came back pretty fucking fast.
Yeah. I think a lot of it depends on how it tears, right? Like whether it's like a clean tear or it kind of like shreds, whatever. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
There's probably a lot that goes into it. How fast your body heals. Like some people's body just takes a little bit longer,
Yeah. And he's young, so he'll be all right.
It's the power of the stash, baby. You keep that stash, baby. You'll be back out on the field in November.
The other guest that was in attendance, obviously, was Paul Rudd.
Hey.
Saw your man.
My brother.
I mean, if we're being very technical, he was our first guest, which happened.
Yeah, man. Gave me the birthday shout out last year.
It was 1 year ago because your birthday's this week. Shout out. Hey, make sure if you see Travis Kelce this week, everybody wish him a happy birthday. It'll be this episode, airs the 4th. So your birthday will be Thursday. Is that adding up? Yeah. That adds up. All right. Yeah. What'd you and Paul talk about?
I hadn't seen him in a while. So I just said, what's up? Said he just got done filming some stuff. And he's back in the city, or he's back in the States. So yeah, it was fun to see him there, man. He's a lifelong Chiefs fan. So I've seen him at every Super Bowl, every parade, every big Chiefs moment. Him and his son, Jack. And we've kind of had some fun throughout the madness and throughout all the wins, man. It's been a blast getting to know him, knowing how much of a fan I am of his entire career, man. So it was cool to see him. He came out of nowhere. I was like, "What, man? You just fired me up for tonight, man. I know my guy Paul Rudd was in the fucking building. Let's go. The stars are out, man."
He got to watch a good game. It ended up being an awesome game on Sunday night. Let's start with the first half, ups and downs. You guys got off to a really hot start, went up 17-0 in the first quarter. I'm not going to lie. I was not expecting a good game after the first quarter. I thought it was going to be out of hand quickly.
Yeah, we got to smell blood in the water, man. We got to smell blood in the water and just fucking keep the foot on the pedal, man.
Isiah Pacheco got things going early with a 48-yard rushing touchdown, which I don't even feel right on announcing that touchdown without bringing up my man Trey Smith's block on that touchdown.
My dog. Hey, listen.
Trey Smith, the dancing bear out in space, you never know how it's going to go.
Vicious.
It's either a KO or it's a lot of elephants on parade.
He knew he was gonna land on his stomach after that one. He went full Superman.
Full extension,
throw.
Left his feet. That is such a Hail Mary of an attempt to get a block. And he nailed it.
He fucking landed it, man. That shit was awesome.
I love watching Trey play. I'm not going to lie. We need to get him on the podcast. I got to talk to that guy.
Man. From the first fucking play to the end, dude. I love that dude. Yeah, we definitely got to get him on the pod. You heard that, Trey. We're coming for you.
Pacheco had 84 yards rushing, 42 yards receiving in the first half alone, and back in his home state in New Jersey.
Hey-o.
He's worn red everywhere he's been, high school, college at Rutgers, and he finds himself wearing red back in his home state, put up an outstanding game. We'll get more to that in just a little bit. Pat Mahomes then threw his 200th career touchdown pass.
200, god damn.
To Noah Gray. We saw that one. Mahomes is the fastest quarterback to reach 200 touchdowns in NFL history.
Yeah. Cheers to 200 more, bub. Let's keep stacking those things up, huh? How about it? Let's fucking do it. Yeah, man. I mean, Patty Mahomes. My guy Noah Gray, man. I thought that touchdown was, if you watch it from actually like diagnosing the play, Pat did an unbelievable job of, not just pulling the trigger initially because I was open. Kind of like saw the defender on Noah, leaving Noah to come and tackle me because Pat's eyes came to me.
Yeah.
So in time, that's why Pat Mahomes is one of the best, man. That play, it's little things like that, be able to see things that I think most quarterbacks just aren't fucking
gonna notice,
able to see. They're just not comfortable enough to keep their eyes on a certain player. But
yeah,
Pat Mahomes, 200th.
You had like 3 catches early or something like that, and then it seemed like a lot of the attention on the defense was starting to get applied to you.
3 catches, then 1 drop, and it was struggling. We struggled as offense from that point on.
It seemed like things were going to get out of hand after the first quarter. Not going to lie, we already talked about that. They also get a field goal. So you guys are leading at the half 20-12. But it definitely felt like the momentum had started to shift a little bit before halftime.
Yeah.
What was the message at halftime? What were you guys talking about?
Finish his game, man. Finish his game. Don't let what happened there at the end of that first half trickle into the second half, which unfortunately it kind of did. And, that's why it's football, baby. You got to rally the troops sometimes and just, find ways to win tough games. And even though we made that game hard on ourselves, I think we still, at the end of the day, finished the game the right way. And that's what you got to be proud of. That's what you got to take away from it. And sometimes you just get fortunate that, you can take these these bumps in the road that everybody's got to learn and kind of mesh together a little bit more. You take them with a win. And that's what, at the end of the day, all that fucking matters.
Yeah. Second half starts. Pat says it himself in the post-game interview. What you just said, you got to find a way to win in the second half. Jets tie the game 20-20 early in the third quarter. Chiefs D shuts them out the rest of the game.
That's a good ass defense, man. we gotta start fucking helping these guys out because they're playing. Yeah. I mean, not that we're not helping them out, but we got to start like really putting up points that we know we're capable of. Because if they're holding teams under 3 scores or under 3 touchdowns, I don't see why we can't put up 4 to 5 touchdowns a game, man. We have the firepower to be able to do it. We just got to go out there and stop hurting ourselves, man. Harrison
Butker scores what would be the game-winning field goal, 26-yard field goal.
That's my dog.
10 minutes and 51 seconds left in the fourth to put you guys up 23-20. Let's talk about the controversy a little bit. After the Jets get the ball back, Zach Wilson ends up fumbling. Chiefs D creates a turnover with 7 minutes and 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. You guys then begin to become a classic Andy Reid long drive drill going 15 plays, 45 yards, and killing it all of the time. Killing all of the time left on the clock. You even took a direct snap at one point in this drive on 3rd and 1, which I always love when the Big Yeti's at quarterback.
All right now, man, that thing almost got away from me, boy. I'll tell you what.
It was you could tell it was a little bit off, and it was hot. It was hot.
And I took a few shots in my left shoulder. I really couldn't like raise it that well. I was like, oh
God. The drive was highlighted by a final scramble from Pat Mahomes, a 25-yard scramble where he went down on the 1-yard line to be able to kneel it out and not give the Jets an opportunity to tie the game or win it. But that really might not have been the highlight of it. I think there was a controversial call. Jets fans have been complaining. Friend of the show, Sauce Gardner, has been saying words. I feel like everybody's been commenting on this. We've heard from a lot of Jets fans, but I think it's time to bring on our own Jets fan, the biggest Jets fan we know, and the person that keeps the show successful on all of our social medias. It didn't feel right to give Jets fans, to not give Jets fans an opportunity to speak up. So we decided to bring our own Jets Jake. Please welcome Jets Jake onto the show, everybody. Jets Jake.
Let's go, Jake.
He's doing great. How you feeling, Jake?
Yeah,
How's your Tuesday?
It's pretty shitty. That was a rough way to watch an end of a football game.
Oh, come on. You guys had it was one of your best games yet.
I'm sitting here taking notes about you guys finishing off the game the right way and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, ball in the hand. Ball in hand.
Ball in the hand. You want to talk about the flag in the hand while the pick was called?
No. All right. Ball in hand. You want to talk about the fumble that happened right before the drive? You gotta.
No, I don't want to talk about that.
All right. Shout out to Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
Nah, man, it was. The one thing you never.
Do you think it was a hold? Was it a
Let's
hold?
get to the. Let's set it up for everybody watching.
Every
that might
holding
not have been
call, I
watching
feel
the
like,
game.
is controversial.
Let's set it up. Chiefs throw an interception on a play in this drive along the right sideline. It seems like it is a interception for the Jets, and they're going to get an opportunity to come down the field and either tie it or win it in the fourth quarter. But lo and behold, flag on the ground. And I think what Jake is referencing is that the flag came out, what some are saying, and by some, a lot of Jets fans are saying, a little late. Do you agree that the flag
I've seen
was
late
late,
calls
Travis?
my entire life. I've seen late calls my entire life. What do you mean? I've been a part of calls where the play feels like it's over and I still get called for it. If you're arguing whether he threw it late and whether he waited till the intercept, that's one argument. If you're arguing whether or not it was a hold, that's where you clearly see the man's arm across Marquez's face, holding onto the opposite shoulder.
Okay, he leaned into him with all his weight.
It was a bang-bang situation, but if you're a ref, look behind Sauce.
Well, bang-bang is supposed to not be a penalty, right? Bang-bang is like, they use that to say not a penalty usually.
I've never heard that.
That's what
I've
they
never
say.
heard
It's a bang-bang play. It's
No,
not
I was saying bang-bang because it just happened quick.
Yeah.
If you see strain and somebody getting restricted with the guy's arm across his chest holding the back of his shoulder pads, it doesn't matter if it's bang-bang or not. If you give the ref that, you can't give the ref that. You know what I mean? Like, you can't put it in his hands to be able to call that. You know what I mean? Because
I'm so glad you brought this up, because on 3rd and 22, Jermaine Johnson is waving at the ref being held by the offensive lineman.
Let's not bring offensive line. That's not a hold.
Unfortunately, got
You can't just go like this and get a holding call. I thought that was nonsense. Let's not go. We don't need offensive linemen getting put on the map here. Let's stick to the points of hand. Let's stick to the point of hand. Reverse it, Travis. Chiefs are on where the Jets are at. Is that a hold? How many times is that happening to you on every play? Just a question.
I mean, I'm not
Just
gonna
throwing
lie. I feel like they just weren't playing that much man. But if you get a good defensive, like they're calling man a lot, situations like that are going to happen all throughout the game. And I'm not sure if it was a quote unquote makeup call from what had been happening the entire day. This is why we just need to interview refs. I would love to hear the refs talk about this.
It's not a bad idea. I did see
I mean?
Dean Blandino.
I just want to hear it. Like, whether it's right or wrong, it already happened. I just want to hear his thought process so that I know I can stay out of that situation the next time.
I did see Dean Blandino.
Who the fuck is that guy?
A very well-regarded former official and knowledgeable on officiating NFL analyst.
What'd he say?
He said that it was clearly a hold. I'm not going to lie.
What does he know?
My biggest problem with it is that even though it's certainly within the realm of being called a hold, I do not like when officials call questionable things at the end of games. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm with you on that. I think let the guys play through.
It's got to be in my opinion, it should be a clear, blatant foul, which this was right on that border.
Clear, blatant foul.
Right within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Dude's holding the flag.
It was past 5. It was a little bit.
You could saw he was like fucking reaching for it. He tied his belt a little too tight.
It was
like,
in his hand. He had
it
it
is.
out. Zach Wilson was more decisive with his throws on Sunday night
he was
than that
playing
ref.
good.
So
He's
let's
playing
get to
good.
that. As a Jets fan, what are you feeling after? I know you're not happy with the way the hold went. What are we feeling about Zach Wilson? Is the optimism back for Jets fans?
Yeah, I mean, I've just been on a roller coaster ride this entire season, but if he plays like that, like Robert Saleh said, we're going to win a lot of games. So very excited to see him play like that at the end of the season. I think to your point, and Jason, I'll speak to you and some Eagles fans here. I think we're just sick and tired of some late game calls going for the Chiefs when teams could have, had the ball back and a chance to decide the game with the offense on the field. We just got to give the fans what they want to see, some offensive football.
Sounds like you guys aren't playing the game right, man.
Well,
That's all I'm going to say. That's a good pun right there. The game, all the ins and outs, baby. You got to play it right.
Tell them to throw the
All
flag
right.
faster next time.
All right, listen up. Okay, Jake, you've had your time. All right, thank you for joining us, Jake.
Everybody, shout out to Jets Jake, baby.
Hey, Jets Jake.
Hey-o. We appreciate you guys. And Sauce, thank you.
I think Jets Jake had a number of points that I think Eagles. I mean, I'm not going to lie. There was late holding call, keeps the drive alive for the Chiefs, and then they take a kneel at the 1 and just run the clock out. Listen, it's the same thing as when James Bradbury got called for the hold. It's if you're going to do it and you do it, there's always a chance that he gets called. I will say, in general, and I remember talking to Gene Steratore after we played in the Super Bowl against the Pats, his whole emphasis was not to make an impact in the game if he didn't have to. And I think that's what officials should be trying to do. Dean Blandino thinks otherwise. He thinks you just call the game the way you normally call it.
Yeah.
I'm not a favor of that. Let the boys play, ref. Let the boys play.
Yeah. Until you got a guy literally on your back and you're trying to make a catch.
Well, that's when you call it, though. It's got to be egregious. It's got to be egregious.
I'm with you.
Egregious?
You just have to, in my mind, you just have to not put it in their hands.
I think that's a good way to say it.
You know what I mean? Just don't even put it in the ref's hands to make that fucking call. And you got to play that borderline of being physical and playing smart in a situation like that, because those calls are detrimental, man. If you do get hit with them.
I'm with you.
I've been on both sides, baby. I've been on both sides.
You can't put yourself in the situation. And listen, a lot of people do complain about the Chiefs getting late calls that go their way and then winning the game. That's what good teams do. They capitalize on mistakes that other teams make. All right. So, I think that this is a little bit of a fallacy that the Chiefs get all these calls. You only remember it because they end up closing it out after these calls are made. There were other calls out the game that didn't go the Chiefs' way. There are the calls that there were things that didn't happen. It's just that, unfortunately, the Jets didn't capitalize quite as much.
That's football, baby.
Man, Robert Saleh was pissed. I don't know if you saw the game.
I'm going to tell you what, man. I'm
not happy.
I went up to him after the game and I told him, Coach, that was a hell of a fight. Like, you do it the right way. You can tell that you're in it for the right reasons. You do it the right way, and I respect the hell out of that. He wasn't trying to hear shit I was saying after the game. He was still pretty fired up from how it ended. But I still wanted to make sure. Yeah, I still wanted to make sure you heard me say that. I got a lot of respect for that, Coach.
And I will say this, back to the officiating, dude. I am so tired of fans, of everybody getting upset at officials. We've talked about it last year. We had a game against the Commanders end on everybody complaining it should have been a face mask. There are going to be missed calls. There are going to be calls that go for you. This is the way the game goes. And the thing that really bothers me is when people like slow-mo clip something to prove that something happened. It's like, dude, the refs aren't seeing the slow-mo version. You know that, right? Like, this happened in real time. It's not going to be, it didn't happen. You didn't have 4 seconds and a slow-mo with a yellow circle to be like, hey, did you see that? Like,
yeah,
dude, I'm not interested in second-guessing officials with slow-mo. I don't even like seeing it. I'm not going to lie. Let's get to the final thoughts on the game that probably a bunch of the people listening want to talk about. And that's Donna Kelce's big weekend.
All right now, Mama Kels, man, she's
Mama
been
Kels.
On top of the fucking world, man.
She's been on the move, man.
It's cool seeing everyone follow Mama Kels around and show her all the love.
Obviously, Sunday was the second time Mom has seen one of our games, or both of our games in the same day, in one day. Whirlwind, celebrity-filled weekend. Obviously, at the Eagles was probably the biggest celebrity that she saw all week. She sat next to Jake from State Farm the entire game. And let me tell you, that guy is a good neighbor.
All right now.
Yeah,
is this going to be just everybody's like way to, jump on TV, just sit next to Mom?
I mean, it's been working. If I'm an advertiser, I am. Hey, how do we get something next to Mom? I mean, New Heights got some.
Mom.
Mom's wearing the New Heights hat at the Eagles game.
She is. She's repping hard.
Maybe that's why her subscriber count's up.
Mama Kels is walking billboard for New Heights, baby.
And obviously, after the Eagles game, she makes the car trip up to MetLife Stadium for the Sunday night game, baby. Chiefs versus Jets. And it looks like she had made it all of 3 steps out of the stadium before she is in her Travis Kelce jersey.
She had that thing in the fanny pack, man.
Still in Philadelphia at the game and already has taken off my jersey. Thanks, Mom.
But you guys won. You guys just won.
On to the next one.
Nice, Mom.
I was thinking about going too. I hope you're not upset I didn't go, but it was Wyatt's birthday. So just.
Happy birthday, baby. Why?
She loves the camera you got her.
Let's go. There's nothing cooler than a little kid going around snapping pics on a Polaroid. Did she take any yet?
She has. We got a bunch of them lying around. She took a bunch at her birthday party Saturday.
Nice.
She was Papa Kelce was sitting with her, showing her how to work it. It was awesome.
All right, Big Ed, getting in there.
So Mom leaves the Eagles game and heads to East Rutherford, New Jersey, to watch the Chiefs take on the Jets. It's Sunday Night Football, and she has to slum it with some B-list celebrities.
Hey, man. Hey, don't be chopping them down.
Sorry. Second weekend in a row, she's in the booth with Grammy Award winner Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And she brought some of her friends. Deadpool was in attendance, Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively, Wolverine.
Big Ryan, man. You've done something with Ryan before. Rob McElhenney's birthday video.
I did Rob McElhenney's birthday party. He reached out about any Eagles really being involved with that. I was happy to help.
Nice.
Me and Rob, love my guy Rob. See him in LA this week, probably at the game, hopefully. Okay, let's get right to it. Is the NFL overdoing it? What is your honest opinion? I think
everybody's just like overwhelmed
your feelings
with
for Taylor. What is your honest opinion on how the NFL is treating celebrities at games?
I think it's fun when they show who all is at the game. You know, I think it brings a little bit more to the atmosphere, brings a little bit more to what you're watching. But at the same time, I think
they're overdoing it.
They're overdoing it a little bit for sure, especially my situation.
Right.
I think they're just trying to have fun with it, and a lot of the people watching. Go ahead, let's hear it.
I just think the NFL is not used to celebrities coming to the games. Like basketball has it figured out. They're all courtside. They're sitting there. They show them once or twice, and then they get back to the game. The NFL is like, oh, look at all these A-list celebrities in the game. You keep showing them, show them. Dude, listen, you show them once, let them know they're there. Maybe after a touchdown, you get a little clip, but you can't be overboard with it.
Yeah.
People are there to watch the game, right?
Yeah, they're not there to get thrown on TV. I'll tell you what, though, it is because you never know. You get caught, just throwing a big old cheeseburger in, and you look like an idiot. You know what I mean? Like there's certain things that you just don't want to be on TV at all time. Well,
it was a lot. Not only was it a lot of the celebrities, but dude, how many commercials have you done? Every commercial break, it was about 7 commercials with Travis Kelce.
Yeah, we racked it up in the offseason. It was a busy offseason. We racked it up. We still got like 2 more too, ladies and gentlemen. Just in case you still got at least 1 or 2 more coming.
Experian.
I got the State Farm, my auto. Shout out to Pat for bringing me into that one.
Yep.
Experian, who's now the proud presenter of New Heights.
That's right.
Yeah, no, we got them all, man. We're in there. We got everyone you can think of.
It's been a good offseason.
We've covered all
T-Rav.
national commercials. T-Rav. Don't be hating. Don't be hating.
More than 2 million female viewers. That's got to be an NFL record right there.
Oh, shit. Damn. 2 million female viewers? How do you even calculate that? There's gender TVs? Like, how do
That's
you?
That's a good question. How do you know?
How do you even equate that? You just base it off of all the other things on that TV they watch, and it's definitely a female right here.
Yeah. I guess what we do know is they're not going to slow down with it because this was the highest Sunday night viewed game that they've had in a while. 27 million viewers tuned in to watch Zach Wilson take on the Kansas City Chiefs. I think a few of them might have been there for Deadpool and Taylor.
And Wolverine.
Oh, yeah, dude, what else? I'm trying to think of what else Hugh Jackman's been in. I know the Showman.
The Showman, the greatest showman.
Yeah, it's an okay movie.
I like it.
Les Mis, which is more of a broad. I didn't watch it. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. Mom enjoyed it. She, I shot her a text. I didn't get a chance to see her, so I shot her a text right after the game on the bus ride to the airport, and I was like, "Hey, Mom, sorry I didn't get to catch you before I left, but I hope you enjoyed the game. I appreciate you always trying to make it to both of our games. It's crazy. She's been making it to both of our sporting events since
for a long time.
I was 5 and started actually playing sports. So it's literally she's going on 30 years of making it to both of our events in one day. And that's fucking commitment, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're talking about when we say we have the best mother in the world, because she even all the way to the NFL, when she could just sit there and watch the game on TV, she's still finding a way to make it to the suite, man. So shout out to Mama Kels for coming through. She also told me thank you because she was in an alternate universe. She was sitting there with Deadpool and Wolverine and just in a different world. And
that's where you're at, Mom.
Exactly.
You're in that category now.
She's and then she got to see some Heights fellas pull up.
Who from the Heights?
Daly, Eli, Alex
Daly and Eli.
Yeah. And then Soup Height, the Soup himself, James Settle. Shout out to the Settles.
James came up. Look at that, dude.
We had a good crew. Let alone, Eric Jones and all my Heights fam that comes to every game they can.
They cut to live shots of the suite throughout the game, no less than 17 times.
Damn, that's crazy. It's like once a drive.
That's more than Jack Nicholson on courtside with the Lakers.
It was a hot ticket, man. I was saying that suite was rocking. They were enjoying themselves. Somebody told me that everybody was enjoying themselves in that suite. So
who said that?
Mom told me. She
Mom
was like, "Oh my God, everybody was enjoying themselves.
Everybody's having fun." That's what it's about, man. That's what football's about. Hanging out with your friends, having fun, meeting Wolverine, Deadpool, Blake Lively. That's what this game's about. Maybe the craziest stat of this whole thing, ratings were partly powered by a spike in female viewership in the demographic of teenage girls, a 53% surge.
How do they get this stat?
How many stats do people just make up?
Just fucking bogus, just shit that, show me how you got this stat.
It's AI, Trev.
Good point.
Maybe Instagram, maybe Snapchat releases it. All the teenage girls Snapchat in the game.
Exactly. There's got to be something like that they're calculating this off of. I just don't get it. How you can just make these
teenage girls don't even
assumptions.
own TVs, do they? How would you know?
How do you know that?
It's in the household?
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, look at this. There was an 8 times increase in infants watching the game. Babies were huge.
Babies are really into this football game.
Hey, whatever we got to do. Hey. There was a 4 times increase in dogs. Dog viewership is through the roof. Oh, man. All right.
You can't make this shit up, man. Or you can.
Let's get to other NFL storylines. Back to some football. Week 4 roundup. Let's give some quick thoughts on the biggest headlines from the rest of Week 4.
Let's do it.
Start with the Bills beating the previously unbeaten Dolphins. Not just the unbeaten Dolphins. What seemed like, the Titanic Dolphins. They just beat somebody by 70 points.
Damn near 50, but yeah.
Only to turn around and lose 48-20 to the Bills. Josh Allen.
Yeah,
holy cow.
Boy, Josh went the fuck off.
The score might have been 48-20, but without question, the highlight of the night was the return of DeMar Hamlin, the safety that obviously went down. I forget what that medical thing was called, but obviously the incredibly scary moment last year when DeMar went down, his heart stopped, and nobody really knew what to expect, whether he'd be alive or anything. And all of a sudden, a year later, he finds himself back on the football field. You want to talk about a feel-good story, man. That is fucking awesome.
It's the best, man.
Congrats, brother. So happy for you, for the whole organization, the team. I'm sure dude, it's not surprising they win 48-20. That would have juiced me the fuck up to play some football.
That would have juiced me the fuck up too. Hell yeah. Got to go out there and get that dub for my guy. Bills also won each of their last 3 games by at least 28 points. So the Josh Allen, 3 picks in the first game or however many picks in the first game against the Jets and finding a way to lose that game. He is back being Josh Allen, ladies and gentlemen. That was he tightened it up and he's playing fucking lights out right now, as well as the entire Bills team is. So shout out to the Bills, man.
Shout out to the Bills.
Keep it moving, though. The Broncos get their first win of the season. All right. Finally got a dub against the Bears, man. The Bears. Broncos climbed out of a 21-point hole. Comeback started with Sean Payton cutting the sleeves off his jacket. It's too fucking hot out here. Anybody got any scissors?
What happened to just rolling them up?
No, he didn't like it. It was the scrunchies, so it probably...
don't do that. Cutting off circulation to the fingers.
Yeah.
There you go.
Need those. Should more coaches go suns out, guns out?
The most iconic cut the sleeves off guy is Bill Belichick. Everybody knows that.
Bill Belichick, yeah.
He's done pretty good for himself.
All right now.
Now Sean Payton's cutting the sleeves off. We got to get some sleeve cut. We got to get Nick to wear a long sleeve shirt and cut the sleeves off. We got to get on that.
No, I don't think Andy Reid's going for it. He wears the exact same thing, whether it's hot, cold, whatever. He's no sleeves regardless. Or he's short sleeves. He's short sleeves. Should NFL coaches have to dress like players, like baseball managers? Like should we be?
I've always thought that's really weird that baseball managers are in full on baseball pants. What are we doing?
Everything.
What world do we need baseball managers and baseball pants?
I don't know.
That is the weirdest thing to me.
The MLB world.
Could you imagine Andy Reid in some football pants there on the sideline?
Come on, man. You have to come in my coach like that, dog. It's fucked up, man. Can you imagine any coach in a fucking uniform? Like, don't come at Andy.
Dan Campbell's going to look pretty good.
Campbell can suit up right the fuck now. Yeah, you're right. Good point.
Oh, fuck.
Shout out to Dan Campbell. The Dude. Did you see it? Have you seen anything yet on The Dude? Have you seen him yet? Have you made the correlation? Remember last time I said talking about Dan Campbell?
I still don't see it. But
fuck you. The Cowboys bounced back this week, beating the Patriots 38-3. Damn, they got cracked by the Cardinals the week before and bounced back, man, back to being the Cowboys. Gotta love that being in the same division.
I expected this to be more of a game. The Patriots defense is really good. So the fact the Cowboys beat them this handily, dude, that's a hell of a bounce back for the Cowboys.
Worst loss of Belichick's career.
Yeah. Cowboys are for real this year, man.
I think Mac Jones got benched as well. I think he got benched, unfortunately.
I did see that.
Hopefully Mac and the gang can get it going, man. Never love to see a guy go down. Christian McCaffrey scores 4 touchdowns in the 49ers win over the Cardinals. After the Cardinals just beat the Cowboys, they come back and get cracked or smoked by the 49ers, who seem like they are absolutely rolling right now.
They are.
The only 4-0 team besides, who is it? The Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. The Eagles are 4-0. Good for you guys, man. Fucking guys.
Top.
McCaffrey, 3 rushing TDs, 1 receiving TD, and 177 yards from scrimmage. He was out there running. He was just out there fucking, give me the ball, I'm going to go run with it. Could McCaffrey be the first running back to win MVP since Adrian Peterson? If he puts an entire campaign together, he's going to definitely have enough touches and touchdowns. 100%, man. The guy's too good, and their offense is just, like I said, it's rolling right now.
It could legitimately happen if you look at Shanahan offenses, that style, they give the running backs opportunities. He is running out of his mind right now. They got the offensive line to do it. The system is there to get it done. I could easily see McCaffrey having some insane stats this year.
And he's like Adrian Peterson. You can't say a single fucking thing bad about McCaffrey. You know what I mean? He's just one of the greatest, man. One of the greatest. He's fun to fucking watch. Just a good person off the field. Moving on to Derrick Henry throws a TD pass against the Bengals. Bengals fall to the Titans 27-3. My guy Vrabes, Northeast Ohio football head coach over there in Tennessee, finds a way to get the dub. And running back Derrick Henry throws his 4th TD pass of his career.
4th? He's throwing that many touchdown passes?
Yeah, man. He's doing the Tebow jump pass to perfection.
He's got the frame for it because he's so tall.
Yeah.
So he's got
the jump pass. He also has the toss. The toss sweep pass. Yeah, the toss sweep, catch it, run, then throw it over. The Tebow pass I'm talking about is like you go up the gut and the jump pass.
Yep.
Yeah. This one, he lined up in the Wildcat formation on 3rd and goal. He rolled to his right and then delivered a jumping 2-yard pass to the tight end, Josh Wiley, Cincinnati Bearcat.
How about that, baby?
I feel like a jabroni wearing this fucking jersey, man. Get this thing off me, man. Yeah, rookie Jay Wiley getting in the fucking end zone for his first tutty, and it came from Derrick Henry. That'd be a fun stat to say for the rest of your life, man. Henry told himself, go be Peyton Manning, when Tannehill relayed the play call to him.
Dude, you see what they did? I'm watching the clip right now.
No, I actually didn't.
So they're motion out, quarterback leaves. They're in a 4-by-1 formation, and Wiley's on the backside, and they forget that he's eligible, it looks like. Like nobody's guarding him. I guess it's because there's nobody in zero who's responsible for the quarterback, right?
Which quarterback? The quarterback that's lining up.
The actual like when you think of like a 0 red zone defense, nobody has the quarterback, right? Like you're blitzing the quarterback.
Yeah, the quarterback's the only one.
If the running back leaves, there's one other person usually that has the running back in coverage. So when they burst a wildcat, one of the 0 guys that had the tight end on that side had to leave with the quarterback. So now nobody is responsible for the tight end. Is that what happened, you think?
It sounds like it's just they had a tick on being able to get, the defense in a position where they had to communicate, and they just didn't communicate very well.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Good old window dressing, as I like to call it. You know what I'm saying? Just throw that shit up there and make them have to figure that shit out. Just it looks real nice. It looks real nice when you do it right.
Got good carpenters down there in Tennessee.
Nah.
ESPN Plus broadcasts a Toy Story version of Falcons Jags. Did you see this?
I thought that was pretty cool.
The AI. It's pretty cool. It's also kind of scary. AI is a little bit scary, right? Like, how can they do that live? That's what I think happened. It was like all done. I don't think that's live.
AI. I think it's just a simulcast. I don't think it's AI.
Well, how would they get the players to look like Toy Story characters live?
AI creates shit on its own. That was just a simulcast.
No. This was the players were like.
I'm not smart enough to even argue this. So whatever it is, it was cool. I enjoyed it.
Well, the game took place in Andy's room and featured the main Toy Story characters. It had a claw that came down to spot the ball. A Slinky Dog serving as the chain gang.
Nice.
Some of the Toy Story broadcasts were the Bijan Robinson juke, of course. The highlights. Took the world by storm. Trevor Lawrence had flames coming out of his shoes on a 22-yard scramble. It's NFL blitz style.
That was the one I saw. That was pretty cool. Did you see the Jaguars touchdown celebration?
I did not.
Ooh, that was a good one. Yeah, because everybody's alive, and then when there's people around, you got to act like a toy again. So like when Andy walks in the room, everybody like falls to the ground like they're just like a toy not being played with.
Is that what they did?
That was a pretty good one.
That's good. That's really good.
You got to see it. Smart way to play into it, man.
I do think though, if the goal was to get kids behind this, I'm surprised that they went with Toy Story and not Bluey or Paw Patrol.
You got to understand, Toy Story will forever be for kids.
Trav, you got to understand, I got kids. All right. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
They don't like Toy Story?
It's okay, but it ain't nowhere on the level of Bluey or Paw Patrol. Like it ain't even in the same. I feel like there's just more content for Bluey in them. So they like to see more of it. It's newer. The animation is better than what was on Toy Story, especially the original.
You think the animation in Bluey is better than the Toy Story animation?
Go back and watch the original Toy Story. If you haven't seen it in a while, go back and watch the original Toy Story. It was great. Groundbreaking for its time. It is nowhere even close to what they're doing now with animation.
All right, I guess. I'll take your word for it, Dad.
Hey, if it would have been Bluey, I think all of my kids would have lost their goddamn minds with a bunch of dogs playing football on a field. Maybe that's why they did do Toy Story, because they couldn't nail that level of animation live. Anyway, whatever. If you guys could be any animated character in an alternate broadcast of your games, what would you be? Another no dumb question. If I could be any animated character, man, the animated character I've always assimilated the most with, and the one that I've loved the most, and the one that I pick every time I'm playing a Mario game, motherfucking Donkey Kong.
Toad. Yeah,
I'm going DK, baby.
That's a fucking good one. That's a pretty good one. Who am I going with?
Yeah, what are you going with?
Gosh, you got me thinking of Mario characters now. Animated characters.
Big Yeti. Are there animated Yetis? We got Zeus. It could be Hercules.
Hercules was a good one growing up.
What's your favorite animated movie?
God damn, I'm gonna need a list of them. I'm gonna need a search bar.
I can give it to you right now. You got Jungle Book. All the ones when we were growing up. You got Jungle Book, Lion King, Robin Hood with the wolf as Robin Hood with all the other animals playing all the other characters.
I mean, Shrek has got to be a good one. I'd say Shrek. That's about as big Yeti as it gets.
Shrek's good. Shrek would be good.
Yeah. Ooh, Beauty and the Beast. There you go. I can be the Beast.
I would have thought you would have said like Lion King right away or something like that.
I mean, I do love I love Lion King. It's a classic.
Jungle Book was always my favorite growing up. More modern ones, dude. My two favorites, Coco and Moana. Just gonna throw it out there. Those are my favorites that I watch with the girls. I don't think Aladdin is good. God, I love Aladdin.
Aladdin's a good one.
I love watching it with Aladdin too, because the girls get scared when Aladdin and Abu are in the looking for the lamp, and then Abu touches the forbidden treasure. Gets him every time. Aladdin was great. I forgot about Aladdin. And we've been watching it a bunch recently. Kylie keeps asking me, why do you keep putting on Aladdin? I'm like, because it's a fucking good movie.
Yeah, Kai. What are you putting on, Kai? That's all I got for you. I don't know. That's a good animated movie. It was South Park the movie. That was a good one.
Dude, we go adult animated movies? Team America.
Team America.
I guess that's not animated. That's
it's definitely animated.
Whatever it's called. puppetry.
All right, you're right.
It's got to be at least partly animated, though, right? Like it can't all just be.
Ooh, Monsters Inc. That's another big Yeti
Monsters Inc.
reference.
was good. Sully be a good ball player.
Sully would be a good ball player. I don't know if he'd
Mike
be a good tight
Wazowski,
end,
not so
but
much. What would
right,
Mike Wazowski be a kicker?
You got one eye.
He's got a big foot too. It might be pretty good.
Ooh, you remember Roger the Rabbit? Fuck.
That was a great movie. Partly animated. It's like a half and half one.
Half and half.
I don't think I've ever been more sexually attracted to a cartoon.
I didn't watch that in a fucking minute. I'm gonna have to fucking watch that. Catch up on Roger the Rabbit, man. I haven't watched that in a while. The Simpsons. Were you a big Simpsons guy?
We weren't. We were more South Park in the household.
Yeah, we were South Park growing up. Celebrity Deathmatch.
I will say there are not many like more on point culturally like specific shows than Simpsons or South Park. Like some of those episodes where they make fun of like what's happening current event style is unbelievable. Those guys are
Family
freaking
Guy.
hilarious.
Oh my gosh, you can't. I'm a Family Guy kid for the rest of my life. You could throw on Family Guy and I'll sit there and
Family Guy was big for a little bit, but then it just became the same thing every single episode, I feel like.
No, I'm not going to let you do that to me.
All right, fair enough. All righty, let's get to the stamps of the week.
Now we hand out a couple of stamps to the guys who took their game to new heights in week 4 of the NFL season. I'll start it off with my pick. Shout out to Texans rookie quarterback CJ Stroud from the Ohio State, man. My dog is balling, man. He's playing, having the best start to any rookie career at quarterback. CJ Stroud passes for 306, 2 tutties, no interceptions in the Texans' 30-6 win over the Berg.
Hey!
Stroud now has 1,200 yards passing this season, surpassed Andrew Luck for the second most passing yards ever by a player in his first 4 career games. Only Cam Newton.
Hey,
Fuck.
he's in
That's
some
good company
right
to
now.
be in right there. Only Cam Newton is the only one that's had more at 1,386. That is 1,386 yards. Yeah, Stroud hasn't thrown a pick. He's the second quarterback in the NFL history, the entire history of the league, to have no interceptions in each of his first 4 career starts.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty crazy. Joining 2019's Gardner Minshew. These guys know how to take care of the ball.
How about that?
Shout out to CJ Stroud for taking his game to new heights, baby. I met him up in Cleveland when he was in college, and I'll tell you what, man, he surprised me with how tall he is. Like the guy, he must have been playing around like 7-footers in college because he was every bit of like 6'4", 6'5" when I met him, and I didn't realize he was that big.
Got some length to him?
Yeah. But he's making great decisions over there, and I'll tell you what, man, he's showing some life to a Texans team that I don't know if everybody had the expectations where they're at right now, but he's got that team rolling, man. Shout out to D'Amico Ryan too, man.
Not only the Texans players are starting to take notice, the Texans fans. I don't know if you've seen this, but have you seen the Stroud boys? They're starting to take over. Are we Stroud boys? Stroud boys?
I think I'm a Stroud boy, man. I'm all for him. I'm all for him going out there and balling, man. Representing the OH like that.
All right. For my pick, I got to go with Khalil Mack. 6 sacks in 1 game?
That's a dangerous man right there.
I mean, what are we doing?
That's a dangerous man.
How many sacks does he have to have before you start, like, not
Triple
letting
teaming
him
him?
get a sack? Like, what are we doing here?
You just start rolling out the other way every play.
Whatever you got to do. You can't let somebody get 6 sacks. I mean, what the fuck are we doing?
6 sacks. The record in the league is like 23. He's already a fourth of the way there after 1 game.
I mean, that is unbelievable.
That's fucking wild.
You think you get to like 3 and they're like, all right, we're going to put a tight end next to this guy the entire time.
At the end of the day, we got to bow up. We got to bow up, boys. Whoever it is, we got to bow the fuck up. We got to find a way. Hey, we got to help him out, but we got to find a way.
Well, they weren't helping him out if he had 6 sacks. I mean, what do we do? Bro, I got to see the plays. Maybe they were chipping him and he's fighting through.
Dude, he had 6 sacks. The Seattle Seahawks on Monday night had fucking
There's a lot.
11 sacks.
There was a lot.
Did they set the record? Or they tie the record? I forget what it was, man. Either way, though. That's
Seahawks, I don't know.
Nuts.
They had a lot. Khalil set the single game franchise record, obviously, with 6 sacks for the Chargers.
He might have that fucking record for 3 teams at this point.
He might have been a little bit more fired up playing the Raiders. Is the most sacks a player has had against their former team since it became an official stat in 1982. No other player has had a game against their former team like Khalil Mack just had.
That's taking your game to new heights if I've ever heard it, baby.
And if 6 sacks isn't enough, he also had 10 tackles and 2 forced fumbles. What are we doing? What are we doing?
That's not funny. I got to play the guy twice.
I just don't understand why, dude. Listen, I know. Yeah. Just going to let the guy ruin the game?
That's demoralizing, man. He is a game wrecker. Shout out to Khalil for taking his game to new heights, baby.
This is what happens. If I'm the tackle, first sack, coach, I got to be better. I'm sorry, man. Dude, I'll get it next time. I promise you I got him.
Take us through it. What about the second one?
Second sack, fuck. This guy's really good. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do this. Third sack, I am furious. What the fuck are we doing? Why are we just letting this guy get running? Like, what are we doing, coach? I'd be furious if I'm the tackle.
What if
I would be so mad.
Dude, what if he was, getting help and he was still finding a way? Dude, Khalil Mack.
There's no chance.
This
dude had 6 sacks fighting through chips. You
don't know that, dude. You ever played against that guy? Fuck, that guy can get through a chip. I'll tell you what.
When it's one guy, that just blows my mind that you're going to let one person have that kind of stat line. It is astronomical.
That's why I'm over here like, dude, there's no way they weren't chipping him or doubling him. The quarterback must have just been I can't see it happening like that. But
all right. I'd love to watch the clips right now, but I think it's time for us to go for this one. We'll get to the clips on Khalil's 6-sack game coming up on the Friday episode that is going to get released. That will preview our upcoming opponents.
All right.
But right now, this episode's done. That's a wrap.
Finito. That was a spicy meatball.
Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube to the New Heights channel so you know when all the new episodes are coming out. And make sure also to check out this bonus video where we're going to watch Khalil Mack's record-breaking 6-sack game and get into our opponents exclusively on our YouTube page this Friday. We'll be previewing our Week 5 matchups, other Week 5 matchups, and maybe play some clips. Listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, now, once again, New Heights is presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S, and thank you to our production and crew for deleting all the shit that would get us canceled. We love you guys. Thank you to the 92%ers for always tuning in. We'll see y'all Friday.
Peace.